Hey guys, a quick update on Terraria. Redoing the video and whatnot because there's some technical difficulties. Uh, well, technical difficulties is always a problem because right now there is a huge update. Anyway, for those of you who have missed all the updates that came out, first update was this beautiful picture of glowing, colorful waterfalls. A lot of people have been saying, well, wait a minute, we can color waterfalls. Yeah, but you can't color them. And even more so, you can't combine them. You'll notice a couple of things in this video. One being the colors are glowing, and they actually affect the glowing of the the terrain in the area. Another thing you can notice is the combination of the color. You'll notice that this one's yellow, this one's red. Here it has a little bit of a mixture because the red is actually flowing first to the left and then back to the right. Here you see a color of orange because of the yellow coming together, but yellow's obviously been a bit longer, so the color kind of goes off. And here we can see it's combining itself with purple, and you can see a little bit of a lighter color on that. Most noticeably here, you can see the green and blue turning into a more lightish green color, but most of all, it's glowing. There is not, unfortunately, a reveal to how it's glowing, but it's most likely has to do with probably torches or something like that. Not really any update on where that information would come from, but that's one of the interesting features. The next update would be this little screenshot here, which brightens the whole thing. This was photoshopped, but you get to see what it actually does. And this looks actually more prettier than any other one, but it's not the original. So, moving on to the next update, pictures have been revealed. This one is more noticeable. This is the fireflies, and you can see they actually glow up the entire area. It's quite impressive. This is one, of course, not what it's going to look like. As you can see, there's a ton of fireflies in that clip, and this is just a small screenshot here. But that's not how many you're going to have, because who knows how much processing power that would take and how much frames you would lose just having them. But it is very impressive. A tiny little critter, a tiny little sprite like that can make such a beautiful and amazing game. Now this is probably something that'll have a material or an effect for the gameplay. One I can verify is probably a bottle with fireflies in them. Although the wisp in the bottle is something like that too. So anyway, he posted two of these, just testing it out, and he said he spawned like hundreds of them. So there's you go, you got fireflies coming out. It's gonna be at night. Not sure what time at night, but let's hope it's not an event that we, want to miss. The next update is the last one we just got recently, is the upside down slopes. The different waterfall effects from the new slopes that we have, and the combinations of features that they added would be stairs, really stairs, not platforms, I mean stairs. They seem to be a little more connected. And accessory vanities, including wings that you can dye and color and make them glow. So it really has gotten an update. So this is the first picture. A couple of things you'll notice is the slopes. The waterfall has a bit of a kinky, weird issue with the slopes at this point right here, so it's kind of unusual, but that's probably because of the banner right here. So I'm sure those graphical glitches might get fixed eventually, maybe not. The banners, there's a couple of new banners apparently. This is a spider I do not know. It looks like a spider. I do not know what spider that is. That could be one of the spiders from the Crimson biome. I don't know. Maybe not. It's hard to say. There's a strange rift right here. Nobody has a good clue of what that is. Could be the mouse, a new mouse cursor. I don't know. I don't want to believe that is what it is. It beats the heck out of me what it actually is. But if anybody has a clue, or maybe the devs will reveal to us what it is eventually, all for it. Something I noticed about the characters is they're arms are different now. Vanities, you can now hold some of the vanity accessories. It's just a vanity. Like right here, you'll see it, and this is a lovely design here. I don't know who created it, but it's on the forum, so you can check it out. If you're banned, better luck next time. But you'll see the jellyfish necklace, the lightning boots on this character, and as well as this one. But most of all, you'll see the new textures that have been added and the use of paint. This is really one heck of a design. I mean, this is the the laboratory laser design. Holy crap. That is one heck of a design that was made. And it uses a different paint to make the colorization. It looks like the Starbound Labs, you could say, almost. But a lot of detail. I don't think I see inverted slopes in this one, so this is probably something that was created before the inverted slope. No, they are there. The inverted slopes are there, you just didn't see them. They were just used in a certain place. Yeah. Glass stairs, and you can use multiples of them, and it doesn't seem to overlap, so it looks like a 3D effect right there if you really look at that. Very nicely done. So that's going to be a nice little feature. Those are some of the updates referring to spoilers. The biggest spoiler I think that everybody's excited about is the revealing of the release date. Zanx has posted, approved by Red Digit himself, that it will be released in less than 2 weeks. So that update is going to be, it's not going to be one big update, I'm sure, but it's definitely a substantial update. So, yep, 2 weeks it will be out with all the features that so far we've seen, and probably some that we haven't, and we're probably going to want to experience them. They did have one spoiler of how many lines the changelog had, which pretty much explains how much this update really is. So it's got to be substantially good. Bad news for those of you who enjoy Terraria, but also T-Shock. They released a podcast recently about their financial troubles, let's put it that way, and the community. The community has never been any good in T-Shock. I'm not going to lie to you. If you're really interested in running a T-Shock server, read the Wikipedias, read the forum posts, and I know I'm saying this because this is the only choice you have. If you were to find people like me who would want to help you, even though those questions have probably been answered 1,000 times, as a specific person on the community forum constantly says, it's a depressing thing. It might help you actually get the server on and running without having to ask 20 questions. But besides that, they're hoping that they get enough donations to keep up the running service. I don't have a clue of what they're running. To be honest, all they're doing is running a server and a host. But fact is, if things go bad, T-Shock might disappear. So that was the latest discussion that we've heard. A lot of people are like, whatever, and a lot of people are like, no crap. I'll tell you what, there's a couple of people out there that are taking over this project. Most likely, though, you're not going to get your hands on it. But that's something completely of a different subject. Anyway, Terraria is coming out in less than 2 weeks of this update. The update's supposed to be 1.2.3. Yay. I think it'll be something a little more. Maybe. So for those of you who are enjoying it, there's vanity accessories, not just vanity wings. Vanity accessories like the jellyfish necklace, the lightning boots, the gloves, and a bunch of other stuff. For those of you who are watching this, go ahead and subscribe. I'm actually planning on doing a lot more of these. Hopefully later on I'll get a little more detail into it. But this is the best one, I'm sorry. I like this one. I don't know why, I just like this one. It's just amazing. Fireflies like going crazy. This is a GIF image. That's probably what this is. This is just a GIF image. So you can imagine how much space just this took to show you this instead of a video. But still, you know what? It's amazing. So for those of you who are watching, subscribe, like. If you're not on the forums and you can't see anything, hopefully you saw some of the stuff in the video. I may not have been able to use Photoshop to pop open what you really want to see or brighten things up. But believe me, you'd be more happy to experience them in the game. So that's it for now. I will be doing more of these videos. Hopefully when we hear another update, or maybe the update itself. I am not a beta tester. I don't have access to that stuff. Personally, I really don't care if I have access or not. I probably will play it when it comes out and be making a video of the new features so everybody knows what's going on. We have a server. You can find it. It's all in the comment and descriptions, etc., etc. So I'll see you there, and stay tuned for the next video. Until then, bye-bye.